Greetings, Commanders! Ready for more fun and crazy Watt experiments? Welcome back to Testing Ground. In this episode, watch as a double-barreled vehicle flips itself back on its tracks with its cannon blast. Then see what happens when a single mouse goes head-to-head with 59 MS-1s. And lastly, the infinite ricochet theory will be put to the test once again, but this time using the ST2. Let's roll out! During our first experiment, we'll be testing a very interesting hypothesis. If the object 703 is lying on its side, is it possible to get it back on its tracks with a salvo? You must admit, this should be tested. Anything can happen on the battlefield. A vehicle can flip or fall on its side, and there may be no allies nearby who can help you. The testing ground has been staged in Minsk with the object 703 turned on its side. Can it find a way out of this predicament by firing at the ground? Let's see what happens. Unfortunately, the first attempt failed. Try again. And look at that! The second attempt ultimately proved successful, and the Object 703 was back on track. If you are a commander of this double-barreled tank, this is a trick that's always good to keep in your back pocket. Let's up the ante as we jump into the next epic experiment. Right now, we're going to find out which hero of our channel is the strongest. Say hello to the MS-1 and its opponent, the unstoppable Mause. The main idea of this test is as follows. One Mause and 59 MS-1 tanks will simultaneously drive toward each other. For the first attempt, our 60-vehicle convoy will travel to Nebelberg. Have you ever tried herding cats? Well, then you can only imagine how difficult it is to explain to 60 participants what needs to be done. While coordinating this experiment was no small feat, you will soon find it was well worth the time and effort. With each tank in position, it's time to move forward. That was some complete chaos we just saw, but it was clear right off the bat, the little ones didn't stand a chance. To give them a bit of a helping hand, we'll head to Klondike and repeat the same experiment on a slope that the mouse will have to climb. Let's see what happens now. Poor things. Even in this situation, the MS-1 tanks had no chance. The mouse is simply too big and too heavy. And though impressive in number, these Tier 1 guys were ultimately no match for this super heavy Tier 10. For dessert, we've prepared your favorite experiment. In one of the previous episodes, we failed at achieving an infinite ricochet. But what if you repeat the same test with a double-barreled tank? To find out the answer, we headed to Highway. As usual, we grabbed several mouse tanks and a single double-barreled ST2 to play the role of the shooter. You might remember our classic formation, where the German giants are arranged in two lines, leaving a small gap so a projectile can fly forward freely. This is the guiding principle for this experiment. How many ricochets do you think we can get? 1? Perhaps 2? Let's see. Is everyone ready? Your time has come, my double-barreled friend. The first attempt is a success. We got 3 ricochets, but can we get more? Let's try just one more time. Here we go. And yes, we've achieved the impossible. 4 ricochets off the Mause tank lineup. We've set a new record. Perhaps if we positioned the Mause tanks a little differently, we'd score more ricochets. Well, that's it for now. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell as not to miss out on new testing ground videos. And share some experiments with us in the comments below. Who knows, one day we may just test yours.